Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Season 6, Episode 9. If you hear any noise in the background, it's my cat. Okay, she on punishment. She not. Yeah, she's on punishment, so she in the cage. Also, you ever did something or agreed to do something or thought that you wanted to do something and then you do it and you realize that you regret it? That you really, really regret doing it, that you never should have done it. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about something else. And then you don't want to do it anymore, but you don't know if you can. Anyway, I didn't take notes. I watched it off my phone. My YouTube plug hit me up. My YouTube plug had the show, and now I'm ready to watch. Okay, so the show starts with Jay and Ashley. Jay and Ashley, somebody was banging on the door. We see that it's Natalie. She opened the door. What? She walk outside. Natalie is like, see, this is what's happening. Now you flying all the way. He gets to marry this man. Like, you're running away from your problems. I don't know how she's running away from her problems when she's running away to get married. I guess she meant she was running away from their problems. But I don't think she's running away from y'all problems either. I think she said, ain't no problems, bitch. I'm done. I'm done. You're the one with the problem. Ashley still doesn't believe, that Jay cheated on her. Even if Jay did cheat on her, she done with the bullshit, okay? She's done with Natalie's bullshit. It's over. It's done. Jay then, peeks his head out the door. She's like, we can't even talk without him coming outside. Ashley's like, that's my husband. What do you expect? Natalie says, they're told to the camera. They're told from birth, get out of Jamaica, go to America, go to America. First of all, who is they? I would have slick hit her with that. Who is they? If I was a producer on that show and I was the one holding that camera while she was sitting up here talking about they, I would have. Who is they, Natalie? Because I'd love to see who you think they is. Okay, bitch? Any video problems is because I don't know. So any stop and start of audio of visual shit, don't be mad at me. I still gotta work on my delivery. So Ashley is like, he's my husband. Of course he's gonna be out here. He's supporting me. Natalie is just like, girl, I'm trying to be here for you. What are you going to have when he breaks your heart and you have no one? She like, I'll deal with that when it comes to it. So Ashley goes back in the house. Natalie is standing outside like, Natalie, just, Ashley, come out and talk. Come out and talk to me, girl. No, I'm not coming out to talk to you. I think Natalie called her. She don't answer the phone. Natalie then proceeds. Was it a scooter or was it a motorcycle? She gets on her scooter and rides away. And I was just shocked because it's after you have an argument, you just hop on your scooter and drive away. I'm disgusted. I don't know. The next scene, they are in Las Vegas. Jay is 20, so he cannot gamble. He cannot drink. He cannot do anything. So they go to the pool. They're in the pool. Jay is like, oh, we should stay here forever. This is amazing. It reminds me of Jamaica. He's like, well, old people say that after y'all get married, the sex stops. And he was like, I'm black. I need that to keep my veins pumping. Ashley is like, I guess they have sex 3 times a day. But then she says in her confessional, I want a man, not a teenage boy. I know that my sex drive is higher than my friends, but I'm not trying to, be going like the Energizer Bunny. So basically, what you're saying is the sex is going to decrease when y'all get married. Why don't hit them? See, that's the thing. Don't hit them with the 2 times a day, 3 times a day in the beginning. Wait until y'all get married. Just hit them with the 1 time a day, right? But you still got 3 times in you. So when y'all get married, you can hit him with the other 2 times, and he'll be like, he'll love it. Okay, he'll love it. That's the end of that story. Next we see, who knows who we see? Oh, next we see Steven and Olga. Steven scares the fuck out of me. I want to punch that nigga so hard in his face. Like, I want to break his fucking face. They're taking pictures. Yeah, they're taking pictures for their son to get his passport. Steven is like, maybe I could just take the baby with me. Olga is like, I don't want him to take that damn baby. But she's not passive aggressive about it, but a little passive aggressive about it. She's not as tough as she can be. Like, bitch, you not taking this fucking baby. So they go home. The embassy trip is tomorrow. Olga cannot go into the embassy because she's not an American citizen. So they, need to take everything, and they also need to take the baby. So Steven is on the bed. He's like, he needs to have an SSN number. I don't know what an SSN number is. And you think you gonna take my motherfucking son to America and you don't even know what an SSN is? You don't even know what it stands for, huh? You didn't go in your mind and think, no? Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm not gonna let you take my baby. Cause you gonna take my baby to the hospital in America. On the paper, it's going to say SSN, and you going to be like, oh, no. Dumbass. So they get back home. Steven is like, he's really, really cold. You can tell he wants to take the baby so badly that he doesn't even care about Olga. We know that he didn't care about Olga in the beginning, as far as, like, a decent, solid relationship with her. He doesn't love her more than he loves his child. But he was just on that bed, like, I don't care. If your visa don't get approved, then your visa don't get approved, boo-boo. That's all that we got to do. I mean, I'm sorry, but I can't, what are you going to do? I can take my son. He won't be with a stranger. I mean, he'll be with me. With me. Nigga, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. How you going to take care of my fucking son and you still got fucking acne on your fucking face? You can't even take care of your damn face. I'm sorry. That was rude. I got some acne on my face too. But I'm not trying to steal nobody's fucking baby and take him to America. Okay? You're stealing that girl's baby. I don't care. You're stealing the baby. You are. Can that shit even fly? Like, is that even allowed? Anyway, in the next scene, they go to the embassy. Olga is crying because she, loves her son. Olga waits outside. Olga starts to cry. Steven just is like, okay, well, I'll see you later. And just leave. Just leave. 3 hours later. I guess Olga sat there for 3 hours. Okay. Steven comes back out. The baby is crying. She feeds the baby. The baby has his American passport. Is that citizenship? Or is he in the process of getting his citizenship and now he has his American passport? I'm very confused, okay? I don't know the ins and outs. I was already born an American citizen, okay? And my passport was a whole other story, okay? So Steven is like, well, he's good to stay here, but I really, really want to take him. She's like, no, let's just do what we planned. And my baby and I, we can go to America when my visa gets approved. Olga says in the confessional, you can see that nigga when he older. And she didn't, God, obviously she didn't mean older as in 12, 13, 14. She meant older as in that baby probably is just a little over a month old. She means older as in like 6, 7 months. She's like, Steven is like, I didn't grow up without a father and I don't want my son to go through that. First of all, I remember. I remember how it was without a father. Do you remember now? Do you remember when you were a month old? Huh? Without a father? A month? So you really think that Richie gonna look at his mama when you leave and be like, where's dad? And put this in his memory bank? You think Richie can remember shit? Anyway, did anybody hear the story about Olga and the alleged murder? The alleged story that her parents allegedly murdered her older sister. It doesn't say obviously Olga's name in the article. The article came from an source, but if you trace that story back, then you will get a real story. If you trace the fake story back about Olga, you'll get a reputable source in 2011 about a man and a woman, the man who has the same last name as Olga, only without the A added, which is perfectly fine because we go by gender there, and his wife who murdered their older daughter. In one article, it says that the 13-year-old daughter is the one who called the police. That is the only, those two things are the only things that could link Olga to this murderous family. The reason that they killed their daughter was because of an exorcism. Their daughter complained to them that she was hearing voices and stuff. Also, the older daughter was married, and the parents thought that she was married to the devil. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is true, I feel so bad for Olga because I don't want her to be with no fuck ass nigga. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the story. Next, we see, if I'm not mistaken, Eric and Leida. This is after. Oh, shit. Next, we see Colt and Larissa. You know, they had the fight. Colt manipulated her into believing that it was her fault successfully. Colt is on his computer with them damn sandals on, thong sandals, saying, I'm looking for a flight back to Brazil. Larissa didn't talk to me for the whole night. When she threw the ring, it really hurt me. I want to be with an adult, you know. Just, some basic shit. Larissa is upstairs. She like, I don't want to talk to Debbie. I thought that Colt would defend me. The standard shit that she was saying yesterday. She then comes downstairs. She's like, hey, Colt. Colt is like, hey. She's like, what you doing? He like, I'm looking up flights to Brazil. She's like, are you doing that to be mean? Are you saying that to be mean, or are you actually doing it? He's like, take a look for yourself. She's like, bruh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? He like, you threw the ring. You were acting really irrational. Basically, he mind fucked her all the way into her apologizing. He told her that he doesn't care about John. He cares about her and him. That basically somebody calls you a bitch, somebody disrespects you, you should just sit there and let them disrespect you like you're pussy. Like your nigga would do. Okay, because Colt would let somebody disrespect him and not do anything. So you, being Colt's woman, have to sit there and let somebody just disrespect you without saying anything. That's the way that it goes. So, you know, whew, Jesus. She apologizes. She said that she wanted that man to stick up for her. He does not. I don't know if he don't understand what she mean or if he really is just throwing her for a loop. I don't get it. I can't possibly get it. I'm very confused. She apologized. She said that she want to marry that nigga. So she apologized. At first, and I don't want to hear nobody in the comments saying shit to me if I say this, okay? Dislike my video if I say this shit and it offends you. At first, I thought it was just strictly black men who had the ability of making a woman feel like their mistakes were their own. But now I see that it's all men. All men will sit up here and say, well, you shouldn't have done this, when it's clearly when they're at fault. So, I don't really have anything to say. Colt and Larissa then meet up with two of Colt's friends, Andrew and whatever the lady's name is. This fucking camera is causing me so many problems. So let's just get this shit over with, okay? Larissa has done her makeup. It's taken 2 hours for her to do her makeup. She wants to look nice for Colt. Colt does not recognize that she's put on a whole bunch of makeup. So while they're in the car, Larissa is like, hey, is this a normal thing for American men not to compliment their women? Colt is like, what are you talking about? What are you trying to say, honey? She's like, well, I spent all this time putting on my damn makeup. You don't compliment me. Then it was a whole fucking argument. Well, not an argument, but Larissa was angry. You don't compliment me. You don't say I looky nicey. You don't looky at my hairy. You don't do all this shit, okay? In front of his friends. Now this was unlike the John situation. If you wanted to come, oh my gosh, the light. This just, look. This is with no light. Oh, I look bad. This is with light. This is very different from the John situation, okay? Larissa, you doing entirely too fucking much, okay? So before they get into the restaurant, she's like, you need to, say that I look pretty. You need to compliment me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you. You need to look at me and be like, ooh, baby, ooh, mamacita. Colt then says, you know what? Let's not fight, honey. Obviously, his friends are very, what's the word? Embarrassed. They feel awkward. They don't know what the fuck to do. Okay? Who knows? They just like, what the fuck are y'all arguing for in front of me? Do that shit at home. Colt also feels embarrassed that he chose to have this discussion in front of his friends. Larissa don't give a fuck. Okay? Larissa wants to be, seen. And I guess she don't have a reason not to want to be seen. I don't know. Anyway, Colt says to her, hey, baby, I'm sorry that you feel like I'm not giving you the treatment that you deserve. Your hair looks beautiful. Your lipstick is beautiful. You're the most beautiful woman that I've ever seen. The most beautiful woman in this world. Your jumpsuit is nice. Can we please go in here and eat? They go in there and eat. Their waitress is the same waitress from last time. First of all, I'm not going to be mean because I know sometimes I don't look 100%, but that waitress looked day and night. Day and night difference. I don't know if it was the glasses. I don't know if that girl had on makeup that day and then I ain't got nothing to say. But Colt was like, it's the same waitress, so I just, I won't look at her. I won't do anything. I won't say anything. Larissa was very proud of him that he didn't say or speak to the waitress. She asked his friends, hey, do you think I'm crazy? The lady is like, nah, you just fiery. the man is like, well, I think you are a little bit crazy, but you know, marriage is work, blah, blah, blah. It's not instant gratification, blah, blah, blah. Larissa is like, you know what? Colt is cute, you know, he a nice person, even though I do have a temper tantrum. Well, that's what it was, a temper tantrum. But even though I do have a temper, I do have a good heart. Colt is like, yeah, she does have a good heart. She's crazy, but I love her. That's what makes me love her. So then why are you mad when she get crazy if that's what makes you love her? See, you niggas is fucked up in the head, okay? Larissa then says, you know, he cute, he sweet. Now you want me to say he got a big dick. And I was like, if Colt has a big dick, I don't think that that's something that I think I'm too young to know about that. If Colt has a big dick, I don't want to know about that. Okay? Okay. This review is annoying. Okay. Next we see Leida and Eric. You know, Leida kicked Tasha out of the house. Eric comes home. Eric is like, it feels really bad that I have to choose between my daughter and my wife. But, you know, if Tasha leaves, she can't leave the country. But, you know, Leida can go back to Indonesia. They talked about some bullshit. Honestly, I don't even know what they talked about. It was some bullshit. Basically, he's putting this woman above his daughter. And another thing, he said, well, Tasha's a grown woman. You know, she's supposed to have her own place. I could have sworn Tasha said that you moved in with her. Not she moved in with you. So, anyway, you know, Eric so badly wants to marry Leida that he's going to do whatever he can to marry Leida. So this is him doing whatever he can to marry Leida. In the next scene, Leida goes to meet with, I want to say her name is Tammy, but I'm very, very sure that that's probably not her name. Goes to meet with Eric's ex-wife, which is the mother of both of his children. I don't know why that didn't click with me, but I just thought because they were so far apart, 28 or something to 11, I didn't think that they were by the same person. But they are by the same person, and we're going to call her Tammy because I can't think of her name. So Tammy is like, you know, I don't have nothing against y'all relationship, but now it's making everybody mad. Eric is mad. I'm mad. The kids are mad. The kids don't even want to come to the fucking wedding. She didn't say this in front of Tammy, but she surely was like, I don't care if the kids don't come to the wedding. Lisa also said to Eric that she gave up her whole life to come over here. No, you didn't. You might have given up a maid or two, but you didn't give up your whole life to come over here because your main reason for being over here is to better yourself. You already said it. You can't take away the fact that you said you came over here for a green card. And anyway, Eric and Leida don't give a fuck. Damn, look at this lighting. It's horrible. Leida doesn't give a fuck if her kids want to come to the wedding or not, okay? As of right now, it's about her family, which is Alessandro, Eric, and herself, okay? And quiet as it's kept, it's only Alessandro and herself. But for appearance purposes, she gonna say Eric is included in her family, too. This lighting is horrible. I should have done this review last night, but I decided to just relax, so that's my fault. Who do we see next? Girl, I'm gonna save that dumbass bitch for last. Next, we see Fernanda and Jonathan. They get back from Chicago. Jonathan is going out with his friend. They're talking about stuff. Fernanda calls him. He ignores the call. I guess Fernanda is blowing up his phone. He's only been out for about 45 minutes. He's like, hey, bro, I gotta go back. You know, she all up in my ear and shit. Fernanda is like, you know, I just went to sleep. I thought that in the morning I would wake up, things would be better. But, you know, I'm here alone. John can't leave me here alone, blah, 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 blah. First of all, girl, chill the fuck out. Chill out, okay? This is the only case, in my opinion, that I've seen Fernanda act a little bit immature. Like, it's fine. He not out cheating. Hopefully. He's fine. Everything's fine. He can go out, you know, take a drink with his friends. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? Jonathan is like, bro, remember when I was in Mexico and you would go out with your friends on the weekends and you would stay out till like 4 o'clock in the morning and you didn't even call me and tell me you was home? I ain't say shit about that. Fernanda crying, when? I gave up my family for you, when? She calls her father after the argument. Hey, me and John just had an argument. He like, what? She like, about everything, you know, it's just really pushing me to the edge, you know, pushing me to the limit, you know. I ain't a killer, but don't push me, you know, shit like that. I want to go back to Mexico. Her father was like, whoa, slow your roll. You need to work on this. You know, you need to really think about this because think about it, okay? Because if I have to come and beat somebody's ass, I'm going to be mad. I don't know if her father is in America, but like I said, that bonus scene that they showed like 2 weeks ago with her father, that nigga looked like he would do a pop right in your fucking face. That's all I got to say, okay? That's all I got to say. I think that was the end of their segment. It wasn't long. It wasn't strong. Moving on. Moving on to the dumbest bitch in America. I'm sorry. Let's take that back. I'm sorry. Moving on to the dumbest woman on this show. Kalani. Bro, I knew what it was going to be when they said 3 days ago Kalani got a surprise. And they was walking what looked like a doctor's office. This bitch is pregnant. She pregnant. Okay? 5 weeks pregnant. She's 5 weeks pregnant. She's 5 weeks pregnant. She's sad. She's crying. Since she breastfeeds, she doesn't have that many options for birth control. I'm pretty sure that there's an option. Hold on, because I got a phone right here. Y'all, it says on here, contrary to popular belief, it is perfectly safe to take birth control pills while breastfeeding. Several different forms do not involve hormones. So you do have options. Also, Asuelu doesn't like condoms because, you know, they're for slut people. First of all, let me tell you something. You older than that nigga. You control the box, bruh. You control the puss. You control the pocketbook, as my great-grandmother would say, okay? The pocketbook is yours. I'm confused as to why you opening the pocketbook if that nigga ain't got no gloves on. I'm sorry. I'm for abortions. I think that they are perfectly fine, okay? But you don't deserve to get an abortion. You deserve to have another baby because you are 30 years old. Y'all didn't have to have sex. You could have stopped that dead in its tracks. That nigga don't wear condoms. Oh, well, you just gonna have to get you a pocket. You gonna have to get you something that help you because I ain't gonna help you. Then, look, I know that the pull-out method is the most ineffective form of birth control. But let me tell you something. That nigga wasn't doing that either, huh? He was just headed straight to town, huh? Every single time, huh? All his soldiers went straight to you, huh? Every time, huh? Okay. Well, she's pregnant. She's sad. They call the mother. The mother comes and meets them in the park. She's looking down like she's a 13-year-old girl. Tears. The mother's like, what's wrong? Asuelu's like, we're pregnant. Asuelu don't see nothing wrong with it, okay? Because Asuelu came from a big family. Asuelu wants his son to have a sibling. What does the mother and Kalani do? They proceed to blame Asuelu. Why would he just be going in there raw? Why would he just be doing this? That's how you look. That's how you look, like a fucking fool. All y'all. All of y'all. All of y'all. She decided not to tell the rest of the family. She still wants to marry Asuelu. Asuelu did feel good, but after seeing how badly she felt, he don't feel good anymore. She had to talk to her mommy and tell her mommy that it was Asuelu's fault, that she was opening her pocketbook like she ain't have no clasp on that shit or nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with opening a pocketbook, but you telling me, okay, boom, you're breastfeeding. For some odd reason, you can't be on birth control. But then you're telling me, for some odd reason, you can't open your... That man can't slide nothing on? He can't slide nothing on? Okay, well, you're a mother of 2 now. 3, to be quite honest. Ha, that's what you get. I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is stupid. You're fucking dumb. Who does this shit? Nobody does this dumbass shit. Nobody gets pregnant. I don't even think her baby might be a year old. Who knows? Her baby might not be a year old. Who fucking knows? I'm over it. She's a fucking dummy. I'm done with this though. I gotta edit this and upload it, okay? If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. If my delivery was not the best, I thank you for watching because you did help me. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, then don't get pregnant by a nigga when you say that you don't want to get pregnant. How many times have niggas said that they don't like condoms? That shit still is like hitting out here. Women still hearing that and thinking that that's okay. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.